everyone, I'm Natasha and welcome back to my channel. Today I have some fun topics to discuss and to show you some new products that I just got in from Redbubble, who is the sponsor of this video. I just want to say thank you to them. I love them so much. But most importantly, it is March. So March means a lot to me. It's my birthday month, and it's also Women's History Month or Women's Empowerment Month. The movement has just recently, I think in the last 5 years, have been showing a lot more steam, and I think we're focusing a lot more on women's stories this month, and it makes me so happy. So I figured it would be an appropriate subject to talk about my favorite badass female characters in film and TV shows. Not books, okay? We're not talking about books. We're just talking about the women that we get to see on our screens on the daily.
I just feel like women.
But first, Redbubble. So Redbubble has been such a kind sponsor to me over the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years that my channel has been here. I've been a YouTuber since 2013. A little bit about me, if you're just stumbling on this video. I am a huge fangirl. Huge fangirl. It will always be a part of my life. So whether that is, me staying up till 3 a.m. reading a book, or me going to Comic-Con when that was safe, or just completely fangirling and falling in love with characters on the screen, that is who I am, and that is what built whatever this is. Last year around this time, I actually talked about my mom. My mom had just passed away, and you can go view that video above if you want to take a look and kind of get to know me more. My haul from this month is inclusive of the message for this month, which is women's empowerment. First, I am wearing this t-shirt. Actually, wait, first, hold on. 1 second. I actually have a coupon code. The coupon code is going to be right here, and I'm going to leave it in the description box down below, so you can just copy it and paste it in to when you check out on Redbubble. You can get 15% off. This is only for my followers. I will leave all the details about the coupon code down below, and then the link for you to follow to view anything on Redbubble. So this will work for anything and all. It'll work for your whole order, so when you check out, you'll get 15% off. Highly encouraged. How Redbubble works is people like you and me, maybe more artistic people, artists, will upload their designs onto Redbubble. It'll be searchable for you, and you get to pick what you want those designs to be on. So whether that's a t-shirt, a clock, a blanket, a mug, you get to decide what that art looks like on each piece, and then add that to your cart, and then you get to enjoy it once it arrives into your life. My favorite thing about Redbubble is that everything is very unique. From a person who prides herself on trying to stay away from the grain, Redbubble is great if you want to stand out. Literally, if you just take a second to look around my room, I have Redbubble everywhere. But let's look at the stuff that I got from Redbubble. So like I said, this shirt. This says Empowered Women Empower Women. Love a good graphic tee. It brings me a lot of joy just to wear things like this, to see how others react, whether it's good and whether it's bad. This is definitely like a fun topic piece. And it shouldn't be a topic, but it is, to wear to work or out and about. Speaking of out and about, they have masks. Redbubble has a few different kinds of masks. I got the one that is filtered, and it has this little nose bendy thing, and it has my pronouns on it, she and her. This is what the mask looks like. I have lip gloss on, so I need to tighten it, but here it is. It's super soft, but I love that it has my pronouns, and it's just perfect. Perfect, and I already got lipstick on it. Oops. There are a couple different mask options to choose from, but I think this one's the best. Another little thing I got was this travel mug. I actually have 2 of these from previous hauls that come with me to the office. I only drink this when I'm taking my coffee to go. The art I picked for this one says, "Your worth is not measured by your productivity," and it's a coffee jug. I don't use this type of coffee machine anymore, so excuse me, but I thought this was pretty great, and I just, it brings me a lot of joy that I'm gonna bring this to work, and it's gonna be there loud and proud. You can get different coffee mugs, but I like the travel mugs from Redbubble, because I already have a bunch of them. Okay, they have aprons. I think they just added these onto the site, and I feel like it's such an oxymoron to have a women's empowerment art piece on it, while also being an apron, just because it has been looked down upon to be a homemaker. I just think we should empower women in whatever role they choose. So I got an apron and I love to bake. So this apron has a plus size mermaid on it, and I did a version of a plus size mermaid this over the summer, and I just thought I love this art and I thought it was super pretty. And the apron, hold on, let me get it over my space buns. The apron's really good quality and it fits around my body, which is good. Yeah, okay, it fits. But I think it's really cute, and I love like the sexy plus size mermaid on it. All right, next I got this greeting card, and this one says, "You are enough." My thought with this was I would pick some woman in my life to write a lovely letter to and send it to her for Women's Empowerment Month. So that was my sentiment behind getting a greeting card. You can also get like a postcard if you wanted. Okay, another little thing I got was this phone case. Can you see it? Okay, so look how cute this is. This says, I think, Girls Gang on it. Support your local girl gang. So cute. Where's my phone? Oh, it's charging. I got phone case from them last time. Great quality. Was on my phone forever. I got like butterflies, and all my girls at church, I mentor some teenagers, and they loved that case. So I'm hoping I get the stamp of approval with this one. But it's pink and it's pretty, and it really keeps your phone safe. Next, I got a blanket. Woo! Women's bodies all over the blanket with stars and moons. It's abstract. I really like the blue. I thought it was pretty. I don't really have anything like this, and you can never have enough blankets in my opinion. Although my brother would tell you differently. I have too many pillows and too many blankets in my home. Now we're just gonna get cozy. Okay, ooh, last thing. I got a clock. I always get a clock, I feel like. I do need a new one. One in my bathroom broke. So this one says, "Read, woman, read." I just need that reminder. I don't read enough anymore. I read about a book a month now, but I thought this is really cute, and I love the colors. I love the pop art. For the clocks, you can actually pick the color and the wood. That's it for my Redbubble haul. If you guys want to pick up anything from Redbubble, do so by using my coupon code. I'll have it down below, so you just copy and paste it to checkout. Now, let's talk about some of my favorite female characters. First, I have to start off because it's such a hot topic right now, and it's Wanda Maximoff. It's Wanda Maximoff. It's Wanda Maximoff. If you have not watched WandaVision, don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil anything. Don't worry. I'm trying to do like Wanda's things. I was kind of indifferent to her character all through Marvel. I related to the twin thing, but she just wasn't someone that I completely latched onto. Like, I was more of a Natasha fan. I hate putting the women together, but like, she was never super high up on my favorite characters list. Like, my favorite characters list is Bucky, Natasha, Thor, but now it's like Bucky, Wanda, Natasha, Thor. We'll see. She might even go number one just because I relate to her so much. And her story is so beautiful. So if you haven't watched WandaVision, this is just a video just to tell you to watch WandaVision. Just bite the bullet, pay the $6, get Disney Plus, and binge it all. Elizabeth Olsen played her so well, and she's just so beautiful. Like, I couldn't get over her like luminous skin. Did anyone else notice how beautiful her skin was? Was it just me? We love our layered women, and Wanda is very layered. Next is Wonder Woman. How does it go? Obviously, I love Wonder Woman. I will never ever forget being in a theater and watching a group of women just fight so badass. It was like an out-of-body experience. I was not in my body. I was watching myself watching it, and it was epic for me, and I'm so excited we have so much more of that now. What I love about Wonder Woman is that she is the embodiment of grace and beauty and fierceness. She has so much humility, and I just think that just makes a very powerful, calm presence. What she's portrayed on in the new movies is just everything. She is my ultimate favorite, and I love her dearly. Hermione Granger. So Hermione is just every millennial's first childhood female character that we got to see on our screens for many, 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 many years. I know a lot of Gen Xers had Princess Leia. We had Hermione Granger growing up, and Hermione was so sprightly, and she was so smart, and she's the one who kept the Golden Trio together, and she's the one who figured out everything. It was always such a bummer for me to get the Chamber of Secrets because Hermione's not in that movie, and it pisses me off every single time because she gets petrified. But she figured it out anyways. The only reason why we have 2 hours of that movie is because Hermione got petrified because the boys didn't figure it out. Anyways, this one's gonna be funny, I think. Poison Ivy. I distinctly remember watching Batman Forever and becoming obsessed with Poison Ivy. Like, massive girl crush happened when I was like 5 years old, and I wanted to be her. I wanted to change my name. I loved her. I loved her red hair. I loved her like Ivy eyebrows. I had a doll, and I told my mom that I wanted to legally change my name to Poison Ivy. Obviously, that didn't happen, but I was serious about my love for Poison Ivy. I've been reminded of this, and I need to cosplay her in that costume. And I was so obsessed with how, like, she had her, like, little magic, I don't know, blush dust that would make men do whatever she wanted. And I remember taking, like, one of my mom's compacts and going, like, I wanted to make men fall on their knees. Like, for me, it'd be really great to have some of that, like, magic dust for men now. Another character I grew up with, Agent Dana Scully. Again, if you've not been around here for very long, you wouldn't know that I've been obsessed with X-Files since I was a young little girl. I didn't actually get to watch the TV show. I was shown the movie probably when I was like 12 or 13 and then got to binge the whole Oh wait, I guess I binged the whole thing when I was 14, so I must have seen the movie when it came out. Became obsessed with that show, and I loved Dana Scully. I love Gillian Anderson, everything she does. I just love her. So that's a good television show if you haven't already binged it. My favorite thing about Agent Scully is probably, I don't know, she's just so sincere about everything. Like, you just have the juxtaposition of this like far outlandish guy, which is Mulder. Then you have Agent Scully, who's just so grounded and she's so faithful. Okay, if you guys haven't watched Watchmen yet, the new show from HBO, you guys are missing out. I didn't watch it when it first aired, and then Alex had me watch it, and wow, it's a great show. But my favorite character from there is Angela Abar. I think Watchmen is on par with WandaVision, but I think it's a little bit better than WandaVision because you don't have all that backstory of all the Marvel films that's making you love it more. Like, it's standalone, and it's just good. Like, it's just good TV. It's heartbreaking. It's heart-wrenching. She's so mentally strong and emotionally strong. It's crazy what that character goes through. I'm hoping that the second season comes out soon because she is a fantastic character. This one shouldn't be surprising, but Claire Fraser. Everything that Claire has to do is just insane. She is mentally, emotionally strong. The things that she has to endure compared to the men in her life and the men who do these things to her, no one deserves Claire Fraser. I mean, probably Jamie, because he's an amazing male character because he's written by a woman. I don't know if this one's surprising or not, but Alice Cullen. As I was thinking about like my favorite female characters, it wasn't Bella for me. And like Twilight was such a huge part of my life. You just have to literally Google Natashapolis and Twilight and all this stuff will come up. I've always loved Alice Cullen because she was so feminine and so girly, and I am so feminine and so girly. I just related to her so much. And then you find out about her backstory and how she was manipulated and abused and was put in an insane asylum and then waited so patiently for the right man to come along. Like, she didn't force anything. She didn't move things faster. She was so patient. I think with everything in her life, and even though she can see the future and she loves her family so earnestly, Alice Cullen is such a fantastic character when you kind of take a step back and you look at her from the outside. Okay, one of my favorite sitcom television shows is The Nanny. I have been obsessed with Fran Dresser since I was a young girl. My mother looked just like her and dressed just like her. Fran Dresser was like the more dramatic, more comedic version of her. She's so unapologetically her, and that was my favorite thing about The Nanny. Oh, Nanny Fine. So Fran Drescher, I think, is the actress's name, but it's Fran Fine, who is a character's name. You can watch the show, I think, on Pluto TV, but it has commercials. It's just not the most fun way. I really want like one of the streaming networks to pick up The Nanny so that I can just watch it in its entirety. And also, she had amazing fashion sense. All right, here's another one. If you've not been around here for a while, do you guys remember how obsessed I was with Once Upon a Time? Where's my pillow, Captain Swan? Now, while I loved Captain Swan, I loved the couple, I was way more impressed with Regina. A villain's role is just so much sweeter than the protagonist. She was just so redeemable. Everything she did was so awful, but she was literally probably the most beloved villain on television. I love the banter between Emma Swan and Regina. You just really love to hate her at first, and then you just couldn't stop rooting for her at the end of the show. Another HBO television show, if you've not watched it yet, is Westworld. My favorite character is Maeve. There are a lot of amazing female characters on Westworld. However, Maeve is the ultimate of all the female characters. She knows exactly what she wants. She's so smart, so intuitive, and then also has this heart of gold. The stuff that she sacrificed with people that she loves is completely heroic, and that is why I love Maeve so much. So if you haven't watched Westworld, the last season, not so great, but the first two, amazing television. And we're ending off the list with Okaya from Black Panther. Now, everyone loves Shuri, and I get it, but Okaya is my favorite of the characters. Okaya is a very bold woman. She is the leader, the captain of her military. I will never forget her jumping off the balcony in her red dress and throwing off the wig. It was probably one of my favorite scenes from Black Panther. But I love Okaya, and she's not afraid to question anyone. She's not afraid to make fun of, her leaders, and she loves to bring people down a peg. And she's definitely one of my favorites, I think, female characters from the Marvel Universe outside of Wanda Maximoff. That was my favorite female badass characters list. If I got you interested to watch anything, let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear some of your favorite female characters in film and television. If you haven't watched WandaVision, go watch it. If you haven't watched Watchmen, go watch it. There's so many amazing television. I think it just in the last 2 years, there's just been amazing television of female-led shows. We're in its golden age right now. Don't forget about my Redbubble coupon code. It's going to be linked down below. Thank you so much to Redbubble for sponsoring this video. Redbubble is a company that started in 2006 in Melbourne, Australia, and it has expanded all over the world. Obviously, shipping globally. They have warehouses here in the United States, and they give such a great platform for artists to sell their works. So always want to support small businesses, and you can do that by using the coupon code down below. Thank you all so much for watching. I can't wait to hear the conversations that we will have down below in the comments. I'll see you guys all in the future. Keep calm and fangirl on. Bye! I thought it was a little bit, what is the word? Alex! What's the word that's, military intelligence? What does that refer to? The English phrase, not the English phrase, no. Are you coming here? Okay. When you refer to something that doesn't make sense, like military intelligence, what is it? It's not an onomatopoeia. What is it?
I can't remember.
You're supposed to know these things. Oxymoron. I should look that up.